All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be opening up another MetaZoo base set booster box. I finally got my acrylic booster box protectors in. So for those of you guys who pre-ordered some of these from me, you will be getting these shipping notifications out over the next day or two. For those of you who pre-ordered along with a MetaZoo Torrential Tides booster box, you're going to be getting yours shipped along with your booster box. So yeah. Everybody else who hasn't gotten one of these and are interested, again, check out my website, crusader-collectibles.com. And if you do pre-order from me along with Torrential Tides, keep in mind that this will ship along with whatever product for Torrential Tides you end up pre-ordering. So without further ado, let's kind of talk about some of the stuff that's been going on in the world of MetaZoo. Now, by now you guys probably know what we're going to be talking about, and that's the idea of MetaZoo needing to enforce what is known as MAP. For those of you who are new to products or to the TCG world, or you just don't know what MAP is essentially minimum advertised price, okay? So essentially what we have been seeing with even base set, which we're about to open up here, and what we have started to see with Torrential Tides is there's several companies that have started essentially, basically putting up pre-orders for 35% below MSRP, which obviously is not good for the health of the game. I currently have pre-orders for Torrential Tides, for example, at I think $104.99. That is basically shipped to your door. And yeah, like that's, there's nothing else to it. It's just $104.99. I try to keep it a little bit under, anywhere between 10 and 15% below MSRP. That tends to be kind of the sweet spot for most people. We got a reverse 8 Vars and a full hollow Lechuza, followed by a Dingbell SR. So I'm just kind of all over the place here. And so the idea of MAP, at this point, I think MetaZoo really needs to do something. I think they have to start getting with these distributors, because again, it's not healthy for the game for people to be selling boxes at, $80 a booster box. It doesn't promote the game's, growth or whatever, in my opinion. That's just, hey, we got a nice opportune maneuver. Yeah, I don't see it. We got a Snallygaster SR. It just, in my opinion, it doesn't, this whole idea of, trying to make it as open for new players and this and that. The thing is, you have to make sure that, one, the product is affordable, but two, it's not so, cheap that it cheapens the overall singles. It cheapens the overall, idea of the product itself. And that's what we've started seeing with base set. And pretty quickly with base set, right after release, we started seeing that problem. And so, seeing this continue with Torrential Tides is not good. Now, the game itself is doing pretty good. From what I keep seeing, people are loving the new MetaZoo. People are lining up at the booths. They're trading. They're doing all the cool stuff that, MetaZoo or Meta2 Enterprises was wanting to do from the beginning. Like, this is going to be a slow burn type of game, but it doesn't really help when you have, retailers selling for 35% below MSRP. It's pretty nuts. And I hope we see some sort of enforcement. I know with the original MetaZoo, they had to basically stop letting certain people purchase booster boxes and product in general, because it was just detrimental to MetaZoo's brand. You had people, for example, in the original MetaZoo, myself included, that rather than pre-ordering product or purchasing on release, we would just wait. We would wait a couple weeks, 3-4 weeks after release. And by that point, stores were trying to dump it for $75 a booster box, $80 a booster box. And so that really affected the original MetaZoo. I think that's what led to not only did it cause the original MetaZoo to have problems of actually selling product through themselves, through MetaZoo Marketplace, but also, stores were not wanting to get it anymore. They weren't trying to stock it anymore because they were basically left holding the bags. And so I really hope that we start seeing some sort of change Now, some people say that this is due to, what's it called? This is due to the alternate art box and how difficult it is to get, and how stores have no incentive to actually give the alternate art box. Therefore, when they get an alt box, it's better for them to sell the the alternate art box, and then sell the regular boosters for like pennies. I mean, not pennies, right? But like pennies on the dollar. And so I don't know, man. I really hope we hear something, because it's pretty bad, man. Especially when it's a new card game. You start seeing people trying to sell it, or pre-orders for, $80 a booster box. It's rough. And I mean, I'm not going to race to the bottom. Like, for those of you guys who pre-ordered from me, you realize, what I plan to do. I'm trying to give you guys the absolute best experience at, hopefully, hey, I think this is a rare one, a hollow spark token. It's a Who, and then we got a Piasa bird. Yeah, for those of you guys who pre-order from me, thank you so much for the support. Obviously, something that I'm trying to do is be as transparent and as honest as possible. I may not have the cheapest boxes, but also I do try to make it as fair as possible for you guys to get an alternate art box. It makes no sense for me to basically just screw people over on pre-orders if I get like alternate art boxes and be a part of the problem. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make sure that this new MetaZoo game, hey, we got a Grootslong super rare. I'm really hoping and trying to make this new MetaZoo as economically viable as possible, not only for myself, but for people. Like, the thing is, alternate art boxes are huge chases. They have some awesome artwork that they've shown off so far for the first set. So obviously, people are willing to pay quite a pretty penny for them. And so I'm just trying to be as transparent and as honest as possible when it comes to, making it as easy as possible for you guys to have a chance at that. Because I don't want people to feel like they're burned. I like this product. I like the new MetaZoo. I like the new, arts and the direction that the company has gone with the card game, And I hope that over time we're going to see better improvements to the card stock, better improvements to the holo foiling, and better improvements specifically to like the competitive aspect of this new MetaZoo game, because that is something that I keep hearing people talk about, saying like, hey, we need more tournaments, we need more people to actually be involved in this actual game, and I agree with that. And so again, I may not be the cheapest, but I do try to give you guys the best service and the most upfront and honest transparency when it comes to alternate art boxes, shipping notifications. If there's anything going on with distribution, I try to make sure to be, hey, we got monkey magic, dude. Beautiful. Try to be as transparent as possible and keep you guys updated along the way. And I hope that you find value in that. So again, for those of you guys who have pre-ordered from me, thank you very much. As soon as I get that product in August, I will be shipping that out to you guys ASAP. For those of you guys who are on the fence, consider pre-ordering through me. I do have Torrential Tides available. And again, acrylic booster boxes if you guys are interested in that. And of course, on my website, I got like, I got sleeves and play mats and things like that. So thank you guys so much for the support. And let's kind of keep going through this, because we haven't gotten any of the 3-star rares yet. Now, if you guys remember, whenever we've pulled a hidden rare, we tend to get a 3-star rare pretty quickly up on the top of this box. So I'm hoping that we get, I haven't gotten the Monkey Boy himself. I want to get the Sun Wukong Pierre art. I haven't gotten that. And so, but anyways, yeah, I really hope, going back to the map, I really hope that MetaZoo has some sort of plan in mind for stores that are like absolutely wrecking the price in the secondary market. Yeah, we got Hodag for the first 3-star alt art. I already got this one, but it's a beautiful card nonetheless. I'll put that boy up there. And so there has to be something that they can do. There has to be some sort of like, whether it's a blacklist, whether it's approved vendors, something, because it sucks that the product isn't even out yet and stores are already undercutting themselves so much that people are just saying, well, we might as well just wait to see how low it can go. So not cool at all, and I hope that that changes soon. Something that I'm hoping to see is more product for release date. I don't think we're going to get that yet with Torrential Tides, but I'm hoping that in the future we do get to see, you know, spell books and flex decks, etc. on release day and date with the booster box. I think that's a really big thing where a lot of people don't want to maybe drop $80 to $100+ on a booster box, but maybe they're willing to drop, you know, $40 on a spell book, or possibly, you know, $25 on flex decks just to get the 4 packs or the 3 packs that come with it, just to basically get a taste of the new set, you know, while they're waiting for payday or while they're waiting for something else, right? I really hope we see some of that very soon. Again, I don't see this happening with Torrential Tides simply because based on all the information we currently have from like, you know, the Discord and all that stuff, and even distribution. Yeah, we currently only have, you know, pre-order information for the Torrential Tides booster box. So again, maybe with the 3rd set, we're going to start seeing more product. I know that Charlie has mentioned in the MetaZoo hour before that they're trying to go kind of slow and steady, and they don't want to overrun the amount of SKUs that they have for their product, especially after what happened with the original MetaZoo and distribution, and how they don't want to basically overwhelm people with it. Mothman, I still need this one in a reverse holo. The reverse holo is really hard to pull. And so that's kind of where things are at, man. You know, I really hope we see some changes soon. Sucks to see such, you know, like, I guess it sucks to see so many stores selling immediately for, you know, 30% off of MSRP for this new MetaZoo set that's coming out. And then, but here's the thing, guys. Keep in mind, last time the stores that actually did this ended up not getting their full allocations, and there was all sorts of problems. So, you know, buyer beware at that point. And also, I hope that they, you know, the team, oh, we got a Bigfoot unhidden. Buyer beware, but at the same time, maybe they are watching. Maybe Charlie and team and MetaZoo Enterprises are actually taking a look at this problem as we speak, because it definitely, I mean, here's the thing. If it's a $120 booster box and it's being sold at, you know, $80 before it even releases, that does not look good for your product. So I really hope that they are already looking at this and they're coming up with some sort of solution. Aquara, Uktena. Dude, I have a mess on this desk, but I love it. So, yeah. Other than that, man, I mean, I'm actually very excited for Torrential Tides. The marketing for Torrential Tides so far has been really fun with the, you know, MetaZoo the Hunt game. If you guys didn't watch that video, check it out. It was really cool trying to find all of the riddles and trying to figure out all of the not all of them, but some of the Torrential Tide leaks, if you will. Piazza Bird. And so that was, oh man, are we gonna get just a 1 3-star box? I don't think so. I think we can get at least one more. I got like 4 packs left. It's gotta be here somewhere. So I really like their marketing so far, and I hope that we get more. From my understanding, we will be getting more MetaZoo the Hunt expansions pretty soon. So stay tuned for that, because when that happens, I will be obviously making another video. Hey, we got Z's. Man, I got 2 of the same cards that I already have. We got Z's on a Rampage and Hodag. I already got those 2. That sucks. I really wanted to get something new for the binder. And so when MetaZoo the Hunt expansion comes out, I will absolutely, again, make a video trying to figure out some more Torrential Tide spoilers, because that was honestly a really fun video. I enjoyed it, and I hope you guys did too. We got Fortified Barricade. Hey, we got a Mothman super rare. That's a good card. Very, very nice card. Some of these super rares are really hard to get graded. From what I've seen, a lot of these cards have some sort of issue that would make it difficult to grade as a 10. You'd have, obviously, oh, what's that? It's a shiny. Is this a 3rd card? Oh, no. Okay, it's Zeus. Hey, all right. Super rare. Spoiler. Sorry, guys. I don't know why. I thought we had gotten a another, I thought we had gotten a hidden rare there for a second. And so finally for the last pack, let's see what we can get. Ashley, Pamela, Warning Shot, Hodag, Lava Armor, Cryptozoology Guide, Pamela Reverse, Van Meter Visitor, and a Hollow Thunderous Feather. All right, fellas, that is all. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think down below regarding all these, prices, or like how low the prices have gotten for even torrential tides. What you thought of base set pricing after release. Let me know down below in the comments. And don't forget, if you guys are interested in these beautiful acrylic boxes, protectors for your MetaZoo base set boxes or your torrential tides boxes, check out my website at crusader-collectibles.com. I still have a few of the base set booster boxes available if you guys are wanting to pick one of those up. And of course, accessories like binders, or not binders, but play mats and sleeves and whatnot. So check it out. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.